Okay, what quests are we on? Collect abandoned logs. Kirby! Indeed, Sailor Moon. Boom, 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 It's raining hard. Good afternoon, huh? It is midnight here. Alien faces? These guys hurt. Whoa, what? I thought I killed him. Alright. Okay, time to... Let's get out, Charl. Heal up. And heal up again. Whoa, what's... You guys getting burnt up? Good evening indeed. There you are. You're the one that was burning up the trees. Now what? We need to pick up a few more of these. Or just one more. Lots of abandoned logs around here. And that is all we can overachieve around here. So let's go, 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 go. Let's glide. We'll bomb, guys. And land on top of this tent. Yes. Such a soft landing. How are you guys doing tonight? Can you guys hear the rain? I was recording earlier, and I stopped about an hour ago because it started to rain extremely heavily, and I'm realizing it's just going to keep raining for a while, so instead of sitting here and doing nothing, I decided to play some Archeage and stream. Okay, Stalker's Mark. So this skill deals range damage and marks enemies for 15 seconds. Increases damage received by 12%. Decreases healing. So this is a good PvP skill as well. And this damage it deals extra damage to Poison targets. So we'll learn that one. Boom. And we'll put this one here. You know what I just realized? Wow. I haven't been using my 30-minute buff at all. Oh, I haven't been playing this game consistently enough to remember everything about it. Rain with your tears? What? What are you talking about? I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so that is a 30-minute buff that I haven't been using. Just straight up increases my damage by 11%, and I forgot about it. Plant a sapling outside of the thing. We're planting a tree. We did it. Oh, someone's burning trees. Is that a mushroom? I'm gonna harvest that. How do I feel about Archeage? Well, let me tell you this. You guys who have been watching me play Archeage consistently know how I feel about this game. But I enjoy watching a streamer named Kriparian, or at least I used to. He doesn't play, but he started playing this game, and he put out a video on his thoughts on Archeage recently, and I completely agree with pretty much everything he's saying. And he even had a criticism that I didn't think about. What is this? I just chopped down. Boom. Dude, I just chopped that down. I got experience for it. But yeah, basically, he said everything that I think about this game. I think that this game is way different than anything else that's out right now. It is really, really good because of that. It has a lot of possibilities, way more possibilities than most of the games that are out right now. And because of that, I'm excited. And he said this exact same thing. One criticism that he had was because this game is so grind-oriented, so open-ended, and you can just do whatever you want. He mentioned how, you know, bots may be a problem. So that remains to be seen. Yeah, I hope that they can, you know, stamp that out quickly. But man, it was refreshing seeing someone that I respect have, you know, the same opinions as me, and even take it further. But yeah, I mean, he's apparently not going to play anymore during alpha, but he's probably going to start up in beta again, because the way he sees it, kind of like me, it's like in this game, because it's there's so much to do and you can take it so far. This game will really favor people who can play more and more and more. So if like this isn't a game that you can like open up 30 minutes a day and play and then stop and expect to be like feel like you're winning, like World of Warcraft. You can play World of Warcraft for 2 hours a week and feel like you're getting and get insanely rewarded. This game, if you play for 2 hours a week, you're going to be poverty level, as he put it, like the entire time, and you won't be able to have a ship. You won't have a castle. You won't, you know, be doing awesome stuff. And that's attractive to me because the way World of Warcraft has kind of turned as it's gone on, it's rewarding people for doing less and less. And this game feels so much, I don't know, like I really want. I want a game that rewards you for thinking outside the box, for doing things and putting your effort into it. Like that's attractive to me. And because of that, I really am looking forward to this game. I'm not going to be playing it hardcore during alpha or beta really, but I'm going to be playing and kind of getting an idea of what's going on. And man, I would love to play this game a lot whenever it gets released. I'm not sure if that'll even be possible because of my recording schedule and video releases and all that. But yeah, my eyes and ears are open as they keep developing this game. I need to get breath. Yeah, this game definitely rewards. It feels properly rewarding. I think that's what it comes down to, and not just like properly rewarding, like in the general sense, but like properly rewarding in like you can do whatever you want in this game, and you will be aptly rewarded. Meaning, like if you go farming for some insanely expensive, you know, ship to build, like you actually harvest the lumber, plant the lumber, do all this for like as long as it takes, bam, you can get, and you'll eventually get that ship. You'll have like a 3-masted giant ship. But if you're playing for like an hour or two a week, this game is not going to give you that. And that's awesome. So that means like the people that are going to be sailing around in their ships and running around in their awesome gear and, you know, going and building gigantic castles, those people are actually, they actually did that, you know? It's not like World of Warcraft where like you can't tell who is actually doing what except for their titles, because everyone looks the same. Everyone looks like they're driving around Lamborghinis and wearing the most expensive gear ever, you know? And I think that's kind of what WoW has turned into, is just that. And that's why I have no desire to play it. For those of you who watch me play Pandaria, I mean, you understand like what I'm talking about. Like I played that game for all of like three weeks, and it just kind of was like, okay, so that's that. Let's kill this guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think that like WoW's fun. It's just it's more like if World of Warcraft feels more like Bejeweled or Candy Crush or something like that. Like, you play a little bit and you're like, yay, you know, and that's okay, I guess. But I don't want that. If I wanted to play Bejeweled, I'll play Bejeweled. I want to play a game that like feels like I'm doing something epic, something awesome. I can explore and go journeying and feel like I'm rewarded for that. And like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a giant nerd and well, I know I am, but come here. Dude, that one has an insane range on it. Have I ever gotten a copyright strike? No, not a copyright strike. I've had videos tagged, but never struck. Defeat Lakewater Elementals. Okay. Yeah, the cash shop in this game, from what Tryon was saying, is not going to be a pay-to-win thing, and I am extremely happy about that. Like, if this game does end up, like, implementing things that, you know, are, like, pay-to-win style, like, double your crafting experience, double this, double that for, like, $4.99, I probably won't be playing this game. But I'm not. I have high hopes that they won't do that, because Tryon has had very, very bad reactions to the way Korea implemented that kind of stuff. And yep. So I think that's good. That's a good thing. Crap! I didn't mean to attack you, Wisp. I'm sorry. You're very small, but you're mad at me now, so I have to kill you. Yeah, I honestly don't mind the fact that... Oh, crap. I honestly don't mind the fact that, like, the game will have a free-to-play model with an optional subscriber thing, because that'll allow people to try out the game without having to subscribe. and that will bring more players in. It worked that way for like Lord of the Rings Online and some other free-to-play games. Yeah, I really don't mind that. Because like the thing is, if you subscribe to an MMO, you should be entitled to the full game. Whereas if it's free to play and they didn't have a subscriber model, then they would pretty much be forced to sell you things like bonuses in game, like individually. I would much rather pay, $14.99 a month for a really good quality game with a free to play. Basically trial. That's what I would call it, like a free-to-play trial, because if you're free to playing a game of this magnitude, you are trialing the game. That's the way I see it. And you know what? If you don't like the game, you'll never have to pay a cent. But if you start enjoying the game, I think it makes perfect sense to go ahead and say, you know what? $14.99 a month or whatever to get the full experience. Which honestly is just the tip of the game, like, being able to build, being able to claim land, being able to build castles, getting a bonus labor and all that kind of stuff, which is building. I would have to say that these elementals are extremely inspired by the World of Warcraft elementals. I'm killing so much faster now that I have this new skill and I'm utilizing my 30-minute buff. Yeah, I prefer subscription models as well. That's why I'm glad that this game will have a subscription model. I don't mind the fact that it's free to play, because the subscription model is basically saying that you bought the game. If you're paying a subscription, you're buying the game. What's this guy up here? Okay. I feel like I'm getting more powerful now that I'm like learning how to play my character. I like games that have a decent amount of complexity like this. Like I could give my character to a 5-year-old and they could kill stuff, but not very well. Whereas like, using a full rotation like this, properly buffing yourself, I like it. I think that's where WoW exceeded. You could play, you could play a hunter in World of Warcraft or whatever, and you could kill stuff and do fine. But if you were good, like you optimized your rotation, then man, yeah, you were like, you had an edge on everyone. Best of luck to anyone deep in the midst of finals. Yeah. What's that? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go up here. Oh, what's that? What are you? Sunflower. Dude, I love these randomly spawned things like this. Because it's just like, boom, a monster, like more than a monster's worth of experience. Love it. This game is so well designed at its core. I love it. I hope it remains that way. Your hair's reaching my hair length? I cut a lot off last year. When it gets to my waist, that's too long. I wonder how long my hair would be if I never cut it. Probably like way past my feet, with tons of split ends. Okay, what are we doing here? Destroy the immobile steel stone, which is there. That was weird. What just happened? Why did I get blasted with... Oh no! It's been my favorite part of Archeage. Well, honestly, a lot of the stuff that I haven't done yet, but I've just seen other people do. But, as far as, like, what I've done, I really like gliding. I really like... Combat feels good in this game. But gliding has been really fun. Just gathering. Oops, I forgot to turn my laptop. Okay, there we go. Now it's crap, yeah. Oh well, hopefully it looks fine. My laptop is my chat. I got new tiers by exploring the map. Oh, okay, that's what happened. I'm glad some of you guys know what's up. Collect a skull and a torso. And I have to weaken some archer fish. Alright, let's do it. Golden archer fish. Not these guys. Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna turn this light off. I'm sorry. Oh, it's too bright. Hopefully that's alright. Dig in the dirt pile, dig in the dirt pile. Yeah, it's late where I live too. I was recording earlier. It sounds like the rain has stopped. This game feels good solo. I mean, as it is right now, like, I mean, questing feels fine. I mean, leveling in a game is a whole different animal, because, like, you know, I'm gonna only level once, right, on this guy. And then once I'm done, like, the entire rest of the game is all in-game stuff. So, yeah, I want to hit... I really want to hit max level during alpha and beta to kind of like start to feel what the game is like before release, so I can just have an idea. Because leveling is always different. Like leveling in World of Warcraft is nothing like in-game. Leveling in EverQuest was really nothing like in-game, but leveling in EverQuest was in-game for a lot of people. And if you played the game, you know what I mean. An iris. It's funny, they give you less experience for certain gathers, for certain things to gather. What is this quest I'm doing? Collect. Oh, we have to reassemble. Okay. So I already did it. Good thing. Good deal. Oh, we get an upgrade loot. I'm down with that. Yeah, beta should be around June, considering the timeline and how they usually do their stuff. So, wild plants. I got a vanilla seed. Let's equip that loot. Let's glide. Can we glide across the water? I think so. Nice. Let's go, Charles. I should play you a song. Dark Summoner? That's creepy. Hi, guys. You get your eyes covered. Yeah, so far I've been pretty impressed with the music in this game. What was that? Tainted fruit? I'm guessing that's a quest item. Now, I didn't mean to say that the leveling is unimportant in a game. I'm just saying that, like, whenever you play an MMO for a lot, at least the way I play it, whenever you max out a character at their level, that's when, you know, the next phase of the game starts, and that's usually extremely large. Leveling is always fun, and it's memorable. Not always fun, but memorable. And so far, I'm enjoying the leveling in this game. I didn't mean to discount the leveling. I'm just saying that, like, realistically, for me, I'm only going to level a character once, you know, and whenever that character's leveled, then that's the rest of the game. I'm not the type of guy that wants to level character after character after character and just have fun leveling a bunch of characters. That's not the way I play games. I usually level like one character and invest all my time in that character and like build him up, do things with that character, you know, make him bigger, stronger, more powerful, whatever, you know, craft stuff with them. Like, yeah, you know, max out all these different skills, whatever. I don't know. That's how I play games. I was never the type of guy to, like, yeah, in, like, Morrowind or something like that, to just create a bunch of different characters and, like, do random stuff with, like, 10 different characters. Okay, so we're doing all sorts of other of weird quests here. As far as I've heard, you can switch classes. I think it'll cost you currency, though. Okay. Collect the red... What is that? This tree is hollow. Okay. Can we... How do you get in there? Oh, wow. What am I targeting? Oh. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, I need to find the real entrance here. Iron! I haven't seen iron in so long. Oh my gosh. All the zones I've been in have had 0 things to mine. I love mining for some reason. Oh, hi. Okay, we're buffed. Yeah. I hit quite a bit harder than I used to. There's the entrance. Yeah, honestly, I do agree. MMOs lose a lot of the sense of adventure whenever you do level cap. But it also opens up a new phase of that adventure. Because the way MMOs are usually set up, leveling is the initial phase of adventure where you're running around, like I'm doing right now, just like exploring different areas, most of them leveling areas, learning about like the world. And then when you hit max level, you're able to go to areas that you couldn't go to before. The max level areas, a lot of the PvP zones that you're terrified of, things like that. So I see it in phases, and you can revisit those leveling zones that you enjoyed before. But this time, you're powerful, and you know you're not terrified of all the things there, and you can feel how you've progressed. So you can, like, a monster that would have taken me 20, 30 seconds to kill, now only takes me 1 or 2 seconds to kill. Like, it's that feeling of progression. And Elder Scrolls games, a lot of RPGs that you play, that's part of the charm, is just how, oh, okay, you're able to feel how your character grows over the course of the game. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's part of the allure. Did I do everything in here? I think so. Corrupted Lifestone. My bag is full. Crap. I need to throw away these fish. I really need to take the time to learn. What is that guy? I really need to take the time to learn, like, about all the items in my bag so I can learn what to keep, learn what to throw away. Learn what to sell. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that about Warhammer Online. I played Warhammer Online, but I seem to have forgotten the fact that you grew. Yeah, I would agree with the fact that, like, in most MMOs, you don't venture outside of the capital city for most things. But in this game, you go to the capital city to craft, maybe to trade. But outside of that, you're going to be off in your farm or living, or building up your castle or your house or whatever you have, and journeying around gathering materials, out doing world PvP. Because the thing is, you can't queue for, like, there don't seem to be any, like, battlegrounds in this game. The battlegrounds are in the world. All these areas, these are like, you go here to fight. So you're not going to be in the capital city queuing for battlegrounds, queuing for dungeons. This game is a lot more, it just seems more primal. Like, what games should be, what RPG should be. I say should be, meaning, like, getting you out into the world that is the game. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the next tree. Yep, the Warhammer Online servers were taken down last December. I remember reading about that. I also seem to remember that the end event wasn't very eventful. Very succubus-like model. Ragdoll physics. Oh man. Man, okay, my bag. I really need to just get rid of stuff. The maid respawned already. Did I not? Oh, there's an elixir in here I didn't collect. It's not from him, is it? Nope, I just forgot it. I'm an archer, but my sword is showing, because I put that as priority without even really thinking about it. I played Warhammer up into about level 28, I think. And what made me stop playing it was the fact that it really wasn't massively open world. Like, everything was instanced. And that kind of killed it for me. Because I was so used to playing in open world games where everything was seamless. And you go from zone to zone in Warhammer, and it was just... everything was just instanced off. It all felt like just instances, and it just didn't feel cool. Other than that, the game was fun. It just felt like a downgrade. Like, I just decided to get Wrath of the Lich King. And I'm glad I did, because that was a good expansion. And I played that for a long time. What's up here? There was a quest dude last time. Anything at all? Warlock. Eric. What's up, Eric? I believe we're gonna kill this guy. Because... this guy's tough. Did he just fear me? Yeah, this is a little boss guy. Okay, so he's a quest guy, but I didn't have the quest for him, or did I? I don't know. The way that battle's set up is if you stand still, you will die because the guy he throws stuff at you, and you don't stand in it. That's how you win. Yeah. Run, run. Oh, goodness. Is Archeage pay to play? Archeage will be free to play when it comes out. But it is not out yet. Free to play, but pay to fully play. I was excited for EverQuest Next until I heard them say that the game will be extremely friendly to casual players, which to me, that means that they are going to reward you immensely for not doing much on that game, and that doesn't sound like what I want to play. I think the idea of EverQuest Next was great, but yeah, when I heard them say that basically they're intentionally making the game casual friendly, I just don't want to. I'm probably not going to play it. Not to say I don't have fun casually playing a game. It's just if it's casual friendly, that means the game isn't going to be. Man, no. That means the game isn't going to be, it's not going to be as rewarding as a game like this, like I talked about earlier. World of Warcraft is very casual friendly, meaning they reward you immensely for doing not very much. No. One thing I don't like about this game, that a mob gets immune if your line of sight is just slightly weird. But hopefully that's just an alpha thing. We'll see. He's casting Shade Bolt at me. Let's try to kill this guy. So big. Didn't get anything special for it. Okay, we still need to kill a few dudes. Casual gaming sounds better. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's why, you know, casual gaming works, because a lot of people only have time, like, maybe to play a game 2 to 4 hours a week. And you know what? That's fine. Like, if I only had time to play games 2 to 4 hours a week and that sounded like just fine to me, I'd probably be playing World of Warcraft right now, or a very similar game. But as it stands right now, I like the idea of, like, you know, playing 2 hours a day, you know, at least. Probably about as much as I can manage right now. But 2 hours a day, you know, maybe more, honestly, on weekends especially. That's a lot more realistic for me, and I want to feel like that, you know, that amount of time is rewarding enough. Whereas, like, again, back last year when I was playing Pandaria, I was playing, you know, several hours a day, several hours a night, and it got to the point to where I only had to play once a week for several hours to basically get most of the rewards for that week. And that was it. And it just started feeling really... You see how they set up the game. And honestly, it was great for those 2 hours a week. But the rest of the time, there was almost no point in playing unless I just wanted to, like, hit that next tier and just start grinding for gear that's 10% better. You know what I mean? Like, if I can play for 2 hours a week and get gear that's 90% as good as, like, as gear that takes a lot of work to get, that's a very casual, friendly game. And, yeah. So what do we do here? We just witnessed a ghost marriage. All right. Reading chat. I like the debate that's going on. You know, I can kind of relate to you, Mex Rage. The fact that, like, the game demography, it's like getting older because, like, you know, we're all older. But at the same time, new demographics are, like, popping up, such as like kids. You know, that's why, like, Minecraft is huge, man, because you got these kids that get off school and all they do is play Minecraft. And Minecraft is such an open game that, you know. But yeah, it definitely is that's an interesting study and way to think about it. What is up here? Is this like a secret area? I think that's why games like League of Legends are so huge, because you can get on a game like League of Legends, play a game or two, and then log off. So it's very casual friendly. But it's also hardcore friendly because, you know, if you do really, really well in League of Legends, you kind of get rewarded for it by, you know, playing harder and harder players if that's your thing. What is up here? I think games that mix it well do well. I'm just gonna see what's up here, even though I don't have a quest for it. What is this? This looks like an ancient place. An important place. This is also in a very good view from up here. Okay, well, this is a great time to break out the glider. Yeah, MOBA communities are very... yeah. Lots of young kids. Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, being able in a game and being able to get nice gear for being casual, but balancing that against the ability for like players that put a lot of effort and time into it to have better gear, and balancing that out, I think that's important, because again, in a game like as successful as World of Warcraft, you can put a lot of time in that game and be really good at it and get better gear than people that don't, but the gear isn't that much better. It's just a little bit better. And that balance is important. And for a, say, even just like a player who plays like, 20 hours a week, which is quite a bit. They may not have all heroic gear, but like some heroic gear, and then they go see someone who has like gear that's like, 90-95% as good as theirs, and they put in a quarter of the time that those people do. It just doesn't. You have to balance that better than that, I think, to make sure that like the community stays like good, strong, and I don't know, friendly. Because I think in this game, bomb people. I hope I don't die. Wow, almost died. If I wasn't a kitty, I would have died. I think. I haven't died from falling yet. I think being a kitty is awesome for that. Dude, again, Max Rage, I agree with you. Gear is just a tool, and it's a fun tool, and it's almost a reward in itself for defeating the bosses. But to fight the bosses, yeah, it's like I got in like looking for raid, and I got to do Siege of Orgrimmar immediately, and Throne of Thunder, all that stuff, and it was quick. I did that like the day that I hit 90, or like the day after, and I didn't feel like I needed to go do the normal version of the dungeons, which is just a harder version of the same thing, because I had already seen the content. I don't think that's a very good design. Probably a great design for getting people into the game to see the bosses, but it's not a great design to keep people subscribing and keep people playing. So yeah, again, it's just like it's like you're balancing business versus gameplay. None of these are as good as what I'm wearing. For me, anyways. Because the gear was like, you take that with you. But being able to see the bosses is like, yeah, that really is the reward. Because back in Burning Crusade, if you actually got to see Illidan and see him killed, that was a huge thing. And being able to... what? Being able to, get gear from Illidan was even cooler. But being able to see Illidan die was... oh, that was cool. That was a very fun thing. So we're going to cure Kevin with dark magic. But for hardcore players and players that put a lot into the game, it's like they want a oh, so this is where we were earlier. Where's Kevin? But for hardcore players, it's like they're gonna want some gear. Oh, he's in there. Where's the entrance? There's the entrance. He's a kid. Moms aggro you for flying above them. That's funny. Have I noticed any botting? I haven't seen any obvious bots. I have seen, though, that a lot of people mentioning how crafted gear in this game is fantastic. It's very, very good compared to what you get for questing. So if you're leveling and you take the time to craft some gear, you'll have a very, very large advantage over people who just use gear from questing. So if that's true, then I don't know. I think it's kind of worth it because crafting takes time, and crafting should be rewarded. I wonder if we can fly from here to there. Nah, we'll just fly around it. Yeah. Another quest hub. There's so many quest hubs. It's fun to find them. Yeah, crafting in WoW always felt pointless. I really like the idea that you could just put a bunch into crafting. You can even level just by crafting and gathering in this game. You can level without having to, technically, never having to kill anything. Just gathering iron, wood, plants, whatever, trees. And you can just make gear out of that and craft stuff. And the music system, I don't know. The music system is involved with the crafting. So there's some RNG that takes place in crafting, especially the top. Oh, that'd actually be really cool to get like really good rolls. I like the idea of getting random rolls on crafted gear. That's really appealing. Because that makes it a game, and I like games. If it's the same thing every time, it doesn't feel like so much of a game. You guys want to see the, here's the, yeah. So you got gray, white, green, blue, purple. Then you have orange, peach, red, divine, epic, legendary, mythic. Those are all the types of items that are in this game. I found several blues so far, one purple. I'm guessing that everything above it, you know, just get rarer and rarer. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I've never seen a game with that many tiers of items. It may only seem excessive to you because you've never seen that much. I mean, if they actually design items around different rarities like that, well, it could actually be extremely awesome. More complexity is not necessarily excessive. Complexity only gets excessive when they just add it for the sake of just cuz. Like if Mythic is truly like unbelievably rare, even more than like the Epic Legendary, I mean that's cool. I'm down with that. Yeah, the way gear's set up in this game is like most. Defense, magic defense, strength, agility, spirit, stamina, all that kind of stuff. Intelligence. Yep, I mean, I have high hopes for this game. I'll definitely be playing it quite a bit whenever it comes out. This is the only purple gear that I found. Found that on stream last week. Or maybe it was... No, I found it like on a few days ago. This game is like WoW but better. It's like WoW but different. It has like WoW style combat and gear, but like the gear is even more complex, and the world, it's a lot more open world sandbox style than World of Warcraft. How do I compare to recent games like Guild Wars 2? I mean, Guild Wars 2 has Guild Wars 2 style combat, which is, if you like that, that's cool. But it doesn't have like this type of... I mean, I can't... There's so much to explain about this game. It's so much different than any game that's out right now. It's got lots of elements of EVE Online, but way more fun than that game. For me, at least. I mean, if you've been playing EVE for years, you're probably having a blast because you're so far ahead. Okay, time to sell some stuff. What else should we sell? I don't even know what else we have. You're playing ESO and you're bored out of your mind already? Yeah. I was pretty disappointed in the way ESO turned out. At release, at least, in beta. I was just not impressed. EVE sandbox style with actual meaty combat medieval setting. Yes, that's this game. This game is basically like... It's like EVE Online, sandbox... You know, player-controlled PvP, economy, and all that stuff, but with like a traditional MMO fantasy setting and combat. Yeah, I mean, no one likes it. The reason why people are saying such bad things about ESO is because everyone wanted it to be really good, and whenever people found out that it was just really average as an MMO, people they got upset because so many people were waiting. Like, I know for a fact that lots of people were waiting for years for this game and like so excited about it. But the problem is, it has nothing. that hasn't already been done at, you know, around the same quality that it did, you know, the Elder Scrolls Online did it. So let me go ahead and put all of my gathered materials in my bank. Maybe even that stuff too. I think they had good intentions. ZeniMax and Bethesda had good intentions with Elder Scrolls Online. I don't think it was implemented as well. Similar to Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2's promised a lot more than it delivered, and because of that, it left a bad taste in some people's mouths. When you promise a lot with a game and you don't deliver everything that you promised on, people won't let you forget that. Yeah, WildStar, I mean, it seems like it's just kind of... Oh, I should probably... One sec. One sec here. Stare at Charles. There we go. Yeah, the more and more I heard about WildStar, it's just like, well, it's a lot like WoW, but maybe with a little bit better things here and there. But it's just not different enough. Not different enough for what I want. I want something different. That's why I'm playing this. I've said it so many times. I sound like a broken record. I want people, like, new people that are coming in here to understand and, like, to know, you know, like, what's up. And, like, why I'm playing this and why I think it's cool. Alright. What is all this? Did I not sell that? I didn't sell that, did I? Sell. This is the cleanest my bags have been in a long time. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping ESO was going to be more of a sandbox like this. I thought it was going to be, and that's what I hoped it was going to be. And then when I found out it was just going to be like your traditional fantasy MMO with not a whole lot added, I lost interest. And, you know, it wasn't long after that I heard about this game. And I was like... Actually, I saw someone post about this game on Twitter. And I was like... And it was someone that, that was just like, huh, they normally wouldn't post about MMOs. You know, because they've played MMOs and they don't play them anymore. And then, they mentioned how interested they were in this game. And so I looked up some stuff, and we did it. Oh man, it actually netted, and look at that. But yeah, and so that made me look up the game, and I was like, man, this is actually really cool. It seems really cool. So I watched some streams, read some stuff. And finally, I was just like, man, this game looks like exactly what I want to play. A big sandboxy MMO with elements that haven't been implemented in a traditional MMO-like setting. Especially fantasy style. And it led to me eventually, yeah, being a founder. And I don't regret it so far. And I think it's been good. I mean, the questing just feels like an MMO. Combat feels like a good MMO. But all the elements that I haven't been able to explore fully yet are what really excite me.
What's up, you fucking pussy?
Quit mumble. There we go. I was like, who is saying that? I was in mumble from earlier. What is this? What is this corrupted fruit? Causes sickness when eaten. Alright. Yep. I was like, who's talking? Oh, my quest is done. What am I doing now? They weren't talking to me, by the way. They were talking to someone else. There are a few people that come into the Mumble server that I hang out with that are... I don't really know personally, but they know my friends. And, let's just say they're interesting people. Do I feel like for non-streamers it's worth $150 to get to the alpha since the characters will be wiped? Well, here's the way I see it. The $150 isn't to get you an alpha. The $150 is the stuff that they make you purchase to get an alpha. So you're actually getting what, like $75 worth of the like in-game currency stuff, which is all, you know, cosmetic things. You get like $75 worth of that. You get they give you 3 months of paid subscription, which equals like, you know, $40 or something. You get like an exclusive cape, exclusive title, some other exclusive stuff. So you actually do get like in the game, like you get $150 worth of stuff, pretty much, and you get in the alpha. So it's worth it if you're going to be playing the game from release onward for a long time and plan on playing in the alpha and beta. But they make you buy $150 worth of stuff. That's what it is. And for me, I justified it because it's like, well, I plan on playing this game for a long time. At least months after release. Just to see what's up with friends, with you guys on stream. Yeah, you also get a head start. You get like four days head start on the game if you become a founder. But yeah, for me it was worth it because I was just like, man, I'm gonna be playing this game. So if I just wanted to try this game out, just to kind of like get my feet wet and see what's up, I would not have bought the alpha pack because all that the $150 worth of stuff was not worth it. Would not have been worth it for me because it was just like I wouldn't use it because I just want to try out the game. And so if you're in that position, then just wait till it's free to play. Just play it for free and then make up your own decision, you know? Make up your own mind. People are hating on the price because it's a lot of money. It really is. But the thing is, it's not a lot of money if you're going to be playing the game, you know, a lot. Because that's all stuff that you would eventually buy anyways, over the course of months probably. You know, subscriptions and probably some of the cash shop stuff. The cosmetic things in the cash shop. Rotos Stone Gaze. Let's kill this guy. Okay, this guy's got a lot of health. He hurts. He does hurt quite a bit. He petrifies you. Wow. And he's leashed. Oh, I hit the Shrine of Nui. Okay, so that's what happened. Yeah, so again, what I think is that if you just kind of want to try the game out, watch some streams, play the game for free when it's free to play, and if you really like the game, you'll end up subscribing, you know, month to month. That's the reality of the situation. If you don't like it, then it's probably not a good idea to go ahead and you know, buy a Founders Pack, because that's all stuff that's like going to be useful to people that are going to play the game. You know, playing during the beta and alpha, getting a head start, getting exclusive titles and stuff like that, which actually do give you some stuff. Let's try to kill this guy again. You know what I don't have? I don't have my buff on. I was wondering why my damage wasn't as much as it was earlier. Oh, this guy. These boss mobs are fun to fight. Oh man, this guy hurts. Whew, that was close. I got the head of Rotos. Nice. The way I see it, if you played WoW and all, you know, all the traditional MMOs, and you're looking for something quite different, but still familiar, but with a lot more open-endedness, this is for you, because it's for me. I know that, at least for the time being. Those are an upgrade. Oh, wow. So these give you invincibility for 30 seconds. That's awesome. Okay, so what is this next quest? Test the power of the Eye of Rota. Oh, okay, so that's what I'm doing. Increases attack speed. Increases received damage by 50%. Oh, Berserk Town. He's got 5 of them. You assume guards would screw you up? Yeah, guards are apparently decently powerful in this game. We're looking for Fredrickson. And I see Fredrickson. He's dead. I just tried to mount in my boat. How big is the whole city versus city mechanic? I don't know. Yeah, Orange Onion, I mentioned Titanfall. I saw Titanfall at E3. Looked like a really cool idea, but I just wanted to wait it out. Because first-person shooters need to be really special for me to have any excitement over them. And when I saw the gameplay, I realized it was just Call of Duty, but probably better. I'm not a big first-person shooter fan unless like there's like a really cool open-world exploration element and weaved into it, or like some type of fantasy element, something like that. So, wasn't for me. I did not buy Titanfall. Well, guys, I think the rain has subsided, which means I can get back to recording for a few hours before I go to bed. It's really late, and I don't want to go to bed too late, even though I am going to. So, yeah, I'm going to cut the stream off for now. Thank you guys for coming, hanging out for, what, an hour or so? I'd like to stream more later this week when I get more work done, but I'm still getting started on my next song, which I think is going to turn out pretty well, by the way. I think the arrangement is really good, and I'm excited for it. So, but yeah, let's see. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll definitely be streaming some more this weekend. Hopefully Friday. Maybe even tomorrow night. So, I will see you guys next time. Until then, farewell.